Several years ago, my nephew Neil landed a great job right after college graduation, working as an aerospace engineer for a company in Auburn Hills. He had every young man's dream: a great job, great money, his own apartment, yet somehow he felt unfulfilled, like something was missing. So after only a year or so, he quit to join the Peace Corps and moved in with a host family in a village of Gambia, West Africa, to teach English and math to the children in the village school. Soon thereafter, the Peace Corps realized he was being underutilized, and they moved him to the area high school to teach math and science. He was offered a nicer place to live nearer to town, but he had really found a sense of community with his new family in the village, so he rode a bike several miles into town each day to teach. Then for his second year, the Peace Corps asked Neil to teach physics at the University of Gambia. Despite the option of a more modern accommodation right near campus, Neil still chose to stay with his village family, where the sense of community had grown so strong that sleeping on a straw mattress in a mud hut with no running water or refrigeration did not matter. Neil embraced his new community in a land so unique and so far away. Jesus was all about relationships and forming community. His posse of disciples was actually the first Christian church. And we humans are gregarious by nature, so it makes sense that we thrive and flourish in community. Jesus knew this, the importance of living and working together, and he always sent his disciples out in teams of at least 2. There is safety, strength, comfort, and accountability in numbers. None of those guys were perfect. Even though Peter actually denied Jesus at least 3 times, Jesus still chose him to be the rock of his church. What does that say to us about being part of a church community? I've heard people say, "I don't feel good," or "I'm not worthy enough." Peter is a great example. Couldn't Jesus have found someone more committed and qualified? I also have heard people say, "I believe in God and I can pray on my own at home anytime. Why do I need to go to church?" This common sentiment makes me wonder where the church would be today if the disciples decided to stay home and pray alone, instead of coming together to break bread, pray, talk strategy, and hit the streets to share the good news. There is so much to be missed without sharing in community. Our church is not just a building. It's a family built of living stones. It's not a place where perfect people come to say perfect things or have perfect feelings and perfect reactions. The church is a family where imperfect people gather for strength in the Word and Holy Communion and encouragement and service to one another on life's journey to our Heavenly Father. It's a community of believers that helps us reinforce our faith and offers great comfort in a world of turmoil and challenges. Come and see what the community of St. Isidore has to offer you, where all are welcome, all belong, and you can even ride your bike.